Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. When I last left you guys, we were doing the first episode, me explaining everything. What you're seeing here, me going through that door, is actually like a little transition point between areas of the castle. So we were in the castle corridor, and now we are in the underground reservoir. And I just let that guy fly right into me, didn't I? That being said, even though I can access this area right now, I can't go very far. This is a skeleton that throws bones and is not nice. But I can easily dispatch him. There is a pendant down here, it looks like. In fact, it's actually called a pendant. Go figure. This little guy is a tiny devil and is not very nice. I want him to go away. In fact, where did he... Okay, when I said go away, I meant come back so I can kill you and then go away. So, I can't progress through here just yet. As you can see, I can jump up here, but that's about it. There's not much else I can do. And there's killer fish in the water. In fact, they are called killer fish. However, I can't seem to hit them. Oh, I know why. Because I don't... There we go. See, my attacks go right over its head. But if I jump in the water, I dive down for a split second, and then I can hit it. And I don't have it timed very well. So at any rate, I'm just kind of showing this area here. So you'll see that... Jeez. While I'm in the water, I kind of float near the surface. This is not me holding up or anything to stay near the surface of the water. This is just where the game neutrally places you. I can't choose to dive under the water. If I don't have the ability to do that, I can jump out of it. That's about it. And then here we have tasty meat. Delicious. I love tasty meat. It's the equivalent of wall chicken from the old games. At any rate, I can't dive down into this water. I don't have the ability to do so. So I will not be progressing this direction any further. And then you did see a little bit of a platform right there. However, I cannot jump up and reach it just yet, so I won't be going that direction either. Man, I really need to get work on killing these fish. There we go. How great would it be if I got their soul in accident just from trying to kill them in the water like this? I don't think their soul is particularly useful, but might as well get some free experience points. Assuming I don't get killed in the process. I'm not this bad at this game, I promise. I'm just kind of playing around right now. It'd be really silly if I was this bad. Hey, I leveled up. Cool, look at that. So that's enough of that screwing around. I'm already down almost half my health, so... you'll see hitting those random candles and torches and things does drop money. If your magic pool is not full, it will instead drop little hearts for the most part. And that, very similar to the classic Castlevania games, will refill your MP bar. You didn't have an MP bar in Oh, look at that, I got a soul. I got the Bat Soul. Attacks using supersonic waves. In the classic Castlevania games, you had sub-weapons that were fueled by your hearts. There's sub-weapons in this game to the extent that there's the bullet souls, but instead of using hearts to fuel them, you just have an MP bar, and picking up hearts will just refill that bar. You don't actually have a counter for the number of hearts that you hold. It's like picking up a little mini energy potion. So, there's the special soul I was looking for. It's called Gravekeeper. You'll see this has a gray color, so it's one of those active ability souls that's always on. So I can use the L button to do a backdash. And that is also a classic Castlevania trope. Man, I'm just on fire right now. So I got the Merman Soul, which is a red one, a bullet soul that fires a water pistol. So I get to shoot super soakers at demons and skeletons and other things. So this is the backdash. It is very nice because if anything's approaching you and you need to get out of the way quickly, this just puts you back a few feet. Just with one little button press. You don't have to turn around, it just turns you right around immediately. Or sets you back, I should say. So here we have a save room. And in addition to being able to save the game in a save room, it fully restores my health and mana points. So, that's good. It just occurred to me I have not showed you guys the map yet. Because it's not this button, it's the other button. So if I hit select, we get to see the map. I've explored 2.8% of it so far. And it's not very much. In fact, I believe the total map coverage you can explore in this game is actually, funnily enough, is over 100%. You can explore 100.06%, if I'm not mistaken, this game. And how did I miss this? I missed a cape up here. At any rate, so I have some new equipment now. I picked up that pendant downstairs. The pendant gives me +1 luck, which is good if I want to get more item and soul drops, and the cape gives me +1 defense. I think I can make do without the extra defense point, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab the pendant instead. I like a little bit of extra chance to potentially grab some stuff. A lot of the things that you acquire just through playing through the game and exploring are good, but the stuff that you get from enemies, generally speaking, is better. There are a couple of notable exceptions to that. For example, the strongest item in the game you get for free, if you can find it. It's not very well hidden either, so this is an axe armor. These guys are gnarly. They have very high defense, and they throw axes. And they also have a very useful soul. If I can manage to snag that thing's soul, that'll be nice. So what you see here is similar to what we saw in Metroid. This is a boss door. You'll see it opens as soon as I walk near it, but going through the door means I'll be encountering a boss fight. I'm not quite ready for him yet. Not that I don't think I can take him, it's just I want to deal with this axe armor first and maybe get another shot at getting a soul off of him. Here we have a skeleton archer who is not that big of a threat. In fact, that's as high as I can go, so you know what? I'm going to try one more time to get that axe armor soul, and if I don't get it, then I'm just going to go fight the boss. Maybe level up off these skeletons too real quick, that'll be nice. Assuming I don't walk into them like I'm not supposed to. That's alright, they're not that threatening. Is that all of them? There's 5, okay. Alright, no skeleton soul, unless I walk back through the other direction too. Might as well. Hey, there it is, skeleton soul. So that throws bones. I don't think it's particularly threatening, but free soul. So far I've gotten the soul of everything I've killed except for that tiny devil and the zombies. Zombies have a very nice soul, actually. I wouldn't mind grabbing that one before I fight the second boss, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take out this axe armor and dodge that flying axe of death. This boss is also not particularly threatening. I mean, it's the first boss. What do you expect? The first bosses generally aren't all that difficult. And I'll get an extra level up off this axe armor. And skillfully dodge that arrow. I know I'm right. I'm just kind of tooting my own horn here, but... Anyway, let's fight this boss. This is the Creaking Skull. It is a very large skeleton, and he swings a very large bone with an attempt to destroy you. Just dodge that. He also throws fireballs for some reason. So here's my bullet soul in action. I can fling a spear, and actually, it sticks in him if I throw it at him, and it kind of does a little extra damage. So, there you go. Not threatening at all. He didn't even hit me. He did have a chance to drop his soul, but I will fight him as a normal enemy later on in the game, so just because I didn't get it now doesn't mean I will never get it. There are a couple of bosses later on that you only have one chance to get their soul at. They're like unique bosses that only you want to fight once. But for the most part, you are guaranteed to get unique boss souls. There is one exception to that, and I will go over that much later when we get there, but I just picked up a castle map. So what that does is reveal a good chunk of the map. I haven't explored it yet, obviously, because it's in gray, but it lets me take a look at a very decent chunk of the board that I have not yet gotten to. So this is what I have yet to experience. We're just kind of gonna go for it a little bit at a time here. I don't think I want to go up here just yet, so we're gonna go down this way instead. And we have a peeping eye here. These things are annoying. Now, if I had the peeping eye soul, I would see that there is a hidden door here. Convenient that they put the peeping eye right next to a hidden wall. Or hidden door, I should say. And in said hidden room is a Mind Up. That is a mana potion, or a MP potion. So if I'm low on MP, I can drink one of those and get it refilled. Not entirely, but a good chunk. I think Mind Up is 100 MP, and I have less than that right now, so pretty reasonable. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is another area that I can't quite fully access just yet. But I'm going to check it out anyway. Yep, there's a platform there that I can't quite reach. Oh, here we go, I did need this. So here's my first Guardian Soul, or Blue Soul. This is the Flying Armor. And despite its name, it does not let you fly. It kind of lets you glide or descend slowly when falling. So it gives you a little extra horizontal distance when you jump. Stupid fish. At any rate, I do need that to get to another area in this region, so glad I picked that up. No killer fish soul. How sad. At any rate, I'm going to equip said flying armor soul. The winged skeleton soul honestly isn't that bad. I think it's one of the better ones I get for a while. So I'm going to keep that on. I tend not to use the souls if I can help it, even though your mana... So you see my MP does gradually regenerate over time. So there's not really any reason not to use your sub-weapons, or your bullet souls, as it were. If you spam them too much, obviously you're going to run out and you won't get to use them any longer, but when you're just kind of running through, you might as well just use them. And we're going to pick up the Skull Archer soul, which fires enchanted arrows. Very nice. Climbing up here, we see a blue crow. No soul from him just yet. And then up here, something nasty, I think, is about to fall through the floor. Yep, there it is. That is a Buer. Bueller? No, Buer, not Bueller. It dies in one hit. That's one of the only ones of those you see for quite some time, and its soul is kind of nice, but that's alright. I don't need it right this minute, so we're going to climb up here. There's a nice little statue there that looks like death, which is terrifying. You'll see there's a very large gap between here and over on that other side here, and there's no way I could make that with a regular jump, but because I have the flying armor soul, I can just kind of glide over the gap there. Here I'll pick up a potion, and this is a white dragon. I don't know why it's called a dragon. It's clearly just like a snake. But also a very useful soul. We'll see if I can get it. Assuming I can hit the stupid thing. These things are a little annoying. Oh, jeez. No, I got him. Did not get his soul, but level up for the experience. That's good. And here we have a zombie soldier who throws grenades, if you can believe that. And also, the zombie soldier drops one of the best weapons for the early part of the game. Simply speaking, it is the most powerful weapon you get for quite a long time. And if I can manage to pick that up from him, I'll be very happy, because that thing will make the early part of this game a breeze, needless to say. Here we have a... Can I reach that? I can use the flying armor to get it, probably. Yep. Leather plate. That's an upgrade for my defense, I'm sure. Oh yeah, another flat +5 defense. Let's do that. That'll shave off quite a bit. It's better than wearing casual clothes at any rate. Sadly, even though I'm not wearing the casual clothes any longer, Soma's sprite does not change at any point, no matter what armor he's wearing. So he's going to be wearing this stylish white coat, basically, for the entire game. Here we have a skeleton knight, who are a little bit annoying, but then it's not that big a deal. I love these axe armors. They just look really cool, honestly. And they kind of tower and lumber on like they're big and heavy and slow. And they're tough. They're not easily brought down by any stretch. The skeleton archer, however, is annoying me, so he's going to have to die. I'm just kind of trucking through this part of the castle right now. The music in this game, I have a love-hate relationship with it. Like, this track is really good, but unfortunately... Is that potion bouncing? Does it look like it's bouncing to you guys? Huh. At any rate, you'll see there's a suit of armor over there that I can't reach because I just can't get up there yet. In fact, I won't be able to for quite some time. I can, however, probably get this mined up. Or the potion, I should say. Yep. So, because of the limitations of the hardware in the Game Boy Advance, the music doesn't sound all that great in here. But... there's a remixed version of this track that was released for Harmony of Despair, or Castlevania HD on the Xbox and PS3. That version of this track is stellar. I love it. I don't think I can reach that staircase no matter how hard I try. I think I recall trying this several times the last time I played through here and wasting way too much time trying to get up here, like trying to time it so I get right at the apex of my jump. But I don't think I'm quite there to get it up, so I'm not going to bother wasting a bunch of time to try to get up there. I don't think there's anything worth getting up there anyway. I think it's just like a scarf. At any rate, we'll climb through this guy here. Speaking of the scarf, it's right here, actually, so that probably also is another dead end or some stuff. Oh, those things breathe fire. I forgot about that. That's not nice. So I guess they are dragony in some ways, but They don't have wings or anything, really, just a head and a neck. I guess if you want to call that a dragon. At any rate, we get a scarf, and I think that's just a flat defense boost, but I'm going to keep the pendant because I like the extra luck. I wouldn't mind the Skeleton Knight dropping his soul, that'd be nice. So, I'm not going to mindlessly try to get up into that staircase. I don't remember what's up there, but it probably isn't anything all that valuable, so... At any rate, I will check it out the next time, or not check it out next time, I should say, so... Feel free to stick around for the next episode. I appreciate you all watching at this point, thank you very much. But until the next episode, we're going to call it for right now, so I'll catch you next time. This has been Seraphin. Stay classy, internets.